I like the missing chunks of the statue. That's cool. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Nerd.
A simple little cadence.
Alright.
He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Alright. Let it ride.
From another planet. Hey there.
Alright. What's going on?
It's the jam, my man.
He motioned towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What is the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating.
Oh, fuck scabs.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Alright, so how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This
Damn.
man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
I do like unusual words, though. I do your
Yeah,
style.
imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers in appreciation of the digging of his style.
So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Fair enough. Isn't it like part of the plot of RoboCop? What's the union demanding?
Some wild stuff I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
I support worker ownership.
Heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Alright, what do the company wants?
Keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He knows.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Damn right. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be.
All of-
us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
But not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Philosophizing. He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
What are you hauling?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
He's gotta be joking.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Okay, what are you actually
Can't
hauling?
even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
Oh, can we get the Slav
They
fit?
usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
That your machine behind
It's
you?
rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor
neat.
also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be
Saw you named for the small bald child they killed there.
maybe the A6.
They finally stopped him. Is that an A6?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Alright, can I get a tracksuit?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Fair enough.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Alright, what about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
That sounds like an alibi.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth.
Okay.
He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Damn. Alright,
Don't
I'm
be a
good.
stranger.
I like this guy. Forgot his name, but... Oh, wait, I'm here to look at the thing. Got it. Bold slogan Humanox covers the truck.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who dis?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
That's an interesting
As
lineage.
you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
Alright, what's up with the indentations?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
Someone got blasted.
Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Alright, someone shot him?
The monument stands high above you, mute and indifferent to your
Oh wait,
sightings.
I did want to mention it. Oh well. What'd this guy do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
How so?
He blew through the whole national treasury.
Oh, that'll get you called a squander.
One of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he blew through all that?
That he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold,
I forgot what a Krugerrand is.
armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers.
What's the
like
son of
some
gold or
space
sun
dragon,
gold?
instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Alright. Deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
You haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
That's a lot to process.
Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Okay, where's he buried now?
Waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
That's what we'd like to see. What happened to the
The
statue?
original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Should have left it
Most
fucked up.
historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored it?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic.
Oh, actually, it's lowercase l liberal, so that'll be fine.
Wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was built,
Ah, okay.
like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I like it.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders. with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Yeah, but they're boring.
Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either. Something with great kinetic energy. Someone shot him in the heart.
I wanted to point it out, so okay, we got the chance.
I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
He's a king and he's shot.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Cool. Later, nerd. Alright. Free tank top. Nickels and pennies.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Aw.
The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Excuse me?
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
I'm gonna bother her right now then. Go about your day. Not the best cop work, but I mean, if I don't have a reason to ask what's going on, or it's probably stored fuel here now, they store booze. Alright.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
I'll go fuck off. The man yells towards the harbor gate. His voice is the loudest of the lot and secret and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Alright, the broad-shouldered alpha male, quote unquote, turns towards you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
Here to fuck with us. Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
I'm not fucking with you right now.
We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together.
Oh, fuck you.
Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Alright. What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of workers to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired.
Yeah, of course it's scripted.
Compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Every time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
But you're, like, trying
I
to
don't trust
fuck with the
cops,
union.
but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Yeah, I got some
Maybe
questions.
you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
Go fuck yourself.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Points his finger to the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
I like him. Alright.
Honest men and women with rights to work.
Oh, it's so...
Corporate interests.
such bullshit rhetoric. Man runs his hand through his silly gray military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, They ought to let in those.
Not striking because they don't want work, asshole.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Alright, what exactly is your goal here?
Work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Okay.
The physically impressive man tower has turned his attention back to the gates. He ignores your presence.
I want to see what his opinion on the
When
strike
a bunch
is.
of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people. Beats me. They mumble.
I want to kick his ass, but I definitely don't have the physicality for it.
While we have the right to work!
Shut up.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Oh? How
His
so?
shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
Wear new clothes, bub?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
No kidding.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Alright. Where are you from?
What's it to you?
Curiosity, we'll say routine.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
Nah, we're gonna. If nothing else, we're gonna keep needling this guy because he's an
That's
asshole.
right. Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work.
He's a geezer. Get a little adversarial. Sweet, I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar.
Frittte. Territorial. Ring a bell?
Alright. Yeah, I think I've been there.
It was a long time ago.
Alright, well. Do not like this guy. Do not trust this guy. It says GRIH. Grit.
Scab?
Oh. Man with jolly eyes. Tilting his head.
Hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
Alright, I'm not a scab. I'm a
I
cop.
was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Well, yeah, because they'll hire anybody in the first place.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Fair enough.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Alright, what's the strike about anyway?
Serious business. I'm sure the big boss would be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Okay.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
Alright,
Murder?
investigate a murder.
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Alright, I'm 91% sure. Actually, no, okay. It's actually very fun and easy.
Post L'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman.
Huh.
Fun. So easy, they said. It's just walking.
Fair enough.
It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands.
Okay. Curious what's behind the gates, I
My
guess.
friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does this mean you're able to go through the
I
gate?
don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
That's simple. I just walk in.
I walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Uh-oh. I think I know who Measurehead is. Past who?
The 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there.
Ah, great.
Walk right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Mm-hmm.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Alright. So you're saying it's actually quite difficult.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation,
I don't think that's going to happen.
or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him in a physical
Not
confrontation?
yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Got it.
Sure.
Alright. Chat with you later. I can, find my way down the stairs. There we go.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears.
Yo, check this thing out. That is pretty sweet.
KK2. That's a classic model.
Oh.
Never thought
Our buddy's a car guy too.
After what happened last time.
What happened last time?
Case for my precinct. A couple of Jim's migrants saw a stage Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver on the spot.
Oh.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Jim's community protested the trial, flying the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Correction, 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Alright, I'm not going to be pedantic about it. Who are
We
the...
are paid to protect.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that.
What'd they sentence the killers to?
4 years for murder in Reunion. The
Okay.
perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The
Fair enough.
longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Alright, so the society has at least picked up on something. Alright, I don't really have an opinion on the paint job, so let's keep going. Alright, let's go look at this body since I've been dicking around for this long already. I'm gonna go down and around the statue, I guess. I feel like maybe I should have stuck with mouse and keyboard. It would have gone a little quicker. Some great tectonic forces crack the pavement like an eggshell. Okay, so we've got some tectonic activity around here. Oh, there's the fence with the big hole in it. Okay. Bottles inside, you can pick them up if you had a bag. Alright. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, Saint-Ghislain, A to B. Door's locked. Letter R wears a crown. On the room below, a light above descending. I gotta be within range of it. The this is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Okay.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
A trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
How do we get the lock
Try
up?
using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Alright, I'll shake him down later.
Cuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
There's no reason to fuck with you right now. Oh, wait. Smells like spilled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this
Someone
Eternite?
just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Oh, did they?
You ask? When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Alright, putting the ass back in asbestos. Alright, what is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Oh, really?
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Kabong!
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Momentarily. Oh, maybe I can only get back there by going through the shed. So we're playing with traces of yellow bone yellow powder.
Still my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
That's fine.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Fair enough.
A good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone is taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Good to know. An empty tube of magnesolam, magnesium supplement. Cured pig's head looks mummified. Just get out of the way or get fucked up? What are you? Nickels and pennies. Alright, well, we know that's a path I can check out in a little bit. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. His ladder is rickety but still climbable. Ladders for kids wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Okay. Then how'd this guy get up there?
Cuno's got this.
A boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
I'm not gonna lie, his models are
He's
pretty
almost
ugly.
exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, nappa comfy, Cuno.
Moment of time, please.
Pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit
think it's
coming up
person time.
strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh no.
Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
You're just throwing rocks.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
Don't throw the rake at him.
The fuck? Does Cuno know what a rake is? Cuno's not a gardener.
Alright, you kids siblings?
What are you talking about?
Throws another rock.
Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
That is incorrect. Alright. Look, I got questions for you.
Entertain the Cuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Okay. Alright. What do you know with the body?
Loud pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Alright, you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Cuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
Cuno wasn't even in Martinez. Cuno wasn't in Revachol. Cuno wasn't regional.
Okay. Where'd you go?
I don't know. Some fucking
So he's just lying. That's fine.
Mesco or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Cuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Alright, where's Night City?
Cuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
He draws snot up his nose. There we go.
Cuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Thanks, Cuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Alright, you know who he was?
Cuno's fuck gimp. Cuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Alright, I mean who he was before he
Cuno
died.
knows what you meant. Cuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make Cuno sing into the popo phone.
That is the best euphemism for that I've ever heard. Alright, seen anyone suspicious
Just a couple
around?
of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Cuno.
Fair enough.
You tell the faggoty, Kuno!
4 days later.
Testing Cuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Glad they censored that. Alright, I think I have it on stream safe mode. That's probably why it's censored. Alright, about the crime scene. Kids often play in this yard?
This is where Cuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
Alright. Ladder ever climb it.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Cuno killed.
So you would say the ladder's
Does
unclimbable.
Cuno know? Cuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Fair enough.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
Kuno, not fucking acrobat.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
What's the greenhouse?
No, Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Oh.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be
That might be the gardener we talked to.
Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Gardener used to work there.
Yeah, that's what Cuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off.
Oh.
Cuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Cuno.
Shit, this kid is Dracula Flow incarnate. Alright, you mean the young one by Whirling Rags?
Cuno doesn't explain shit. Cuno just says.
This is literally Dracula Flow incarnate. He looks you in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself.
Her.
Okay.
What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
Pre-planting? I don't know.
Fish is sometimes used
Thank
to
you.
fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yes, it
I like
seems
botany.
suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Alright, talk to me about the trash container.
Wondering about Cuno's shit, pig.
Someone might have stashed some in there.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Why the fuck are you telling this shit to Cuno?
Alright, might have questions later.
Whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit.
Alright, who's Cuno?
Cuno's Cuno, pig?
I mean, correct, yes. Boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
Always Cuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
So you refer to yourself in third person?
What the fuck are you calling a third person? Cuno's the fucking face.
I don't know what I expected from that.
Watch out, Cuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Pig's got Cuno! Help! Rape!
Okay, sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Cuno, help!
I'm not even touching him.
In here. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Cuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Cuno fucks you.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now.
I'm not mad.
Still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Alright, I wouldn't even like cops.
It can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distrust and outright hatred.
Says with a sad
Nothing
half
I
smile.
can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective
What?
genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a
I thought I had more morale than that.
He now lives
Well-
under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by.
Well, I hope I wasn't saved too far back.
When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his...
I probably should have just kept pursuing.
It's because the Furrows lost that match, said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Satellite officer...
I mean, I don't know what I was expecting.
Former cops...
Like, no game overs, but that's a funny way to do it. Just kids talking shit.
Another former colleague did not propose any theories, merely saying whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
Bye, Cuno. Okay. So note to self to manually save a bunch, because I think we didn't even go through all this yet. No, okay. I'm just gonna skim through the same choices. Okay. Head back down. Just don't want to deal with Measurehead right now. Oh, this just loops around. I didn't think we would walk by those guys earlier. My bad. I don't want to do this yet because we haven't... Oh, actually, maybe we get some headache meds. Sick? Alright, 3 T's, idiomatic. Okay. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips, too. Love the music here.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What's this?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yes, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
Okay. How do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
A bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
Oh, that's why you said earlier I could pick up this bottle if I had a
Feel free
bag.
to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
Melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Okay.
Welcome to Frittte. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Alright, what magazine are you
You
reading?
mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks
enough.
like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
As much as I want to advocate for lesbians, it's going to sound weird coming from some grinning, drunken guy walking corpse. Alright,
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods.
but we will support
Her
lesbians.
shoulders tense. She shuffles back, only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place.
Oh.
The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Oh. Yeah, it came off as creepy. Go figure.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
Did you know who died?
really.
Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Alright. How long has it been there?
No, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No
Okay.
need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything...
Thank you, Kim, for bailing me out of that.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. Okay. We double check to make sure we talk to this guy. Might have auto-saved before
Hello
we started.
again, my man. What's on your mind?
Okay, I remember checking this. Actually, the blue and white does look pretty good. Okay, tectonic force. Damage looks like it could be caused by an earthquake. Yeah, thanks. That's what tectonic means. We know.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
At least it doesn't have anti-homeless,
We can sit on benches
Installations
after
on it.
we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay. It's a time killer. Alright. Trash can had the bottles, alright. Alright, well, let me check this thing. Alright, well, I guess we'll try to get this body down and do the Cuno thing and then call it a night, because he's late. Alright. Ladders for kids, but all the way to a grown man. Okay, yeah, we called that before. Alright. Oh wait. What's this? Oh, take all is on Y. Got it. Magnesium. Okay. I don't need it. Okay.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Oh.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists
I'll
his
look
neck
down.
at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Alright. What is that? Why is it so bad?
Decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Okay.
About to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Cuno.
Well, I'm not gonna let go otherwise, so.
Cuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing.
Oh, we can't say mid-conversation, alright? Oh.
Oh,
Lovely
yeah.
kid. Alright.
Happy Cuno.
Moment of your time, please.
Pig. Shit's coming up strong.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should, I mean,
You see what now?
Yeah,
Okay.
Cuno, run.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake. You should throw the rake at.
The fuck does Cuno know what a rake is? Cuno's not a gardener.
Look, I have questions for you.
Entertain the Cuno. Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Okay, what do you know about the body?
No, pig.
Don't tell the pig.
This is where you quickly ask him questions.
Kuno's
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Cuno knows what you meant. Cuno's not a snitch. That's all. Probably
You know
climbed.
how I got up there? I'm just skimming through. These are the same questions I asked before, alright? Oh,
You heard Cuno.
didn't see it happening.
I don't know. Mesco.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp or
I'm gonna
something.
call
Why
him
you
on
gotta
it.
be riding Cuno's ass? You haven't been where Cuno's been. You haven't been in Cuno's head. You want to know where Cuno was? You want to know what Cuno's been fucking up to?
Not really.
Don't tell him that, Cuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Cuno's building Cuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Alright.
Lame.
That's the name of Cuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Cuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is.
Yeah.
about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
You seen anyone
Just a couple
suspicious?
of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Cuno.
Yeah,
Alright.
you tell the faggoty, Cuno.
Alright. Let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Cuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Alright. Kids often play
Right,
here?
pig. This is where Cuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
You ever
Look
climb a
at the
ladder?
fucking shit.
Unclimbable,
Fuck does
yep.
Cuno know? Cuno-
The lieutenant
It's a trap, Cuno. Don't climb it, Cuno.
It's in the greenhouse.
Kit is a pejorative term.
Used to work there.
Cuno said, look,
Yeah. What was she doing in the greenhouse in fish is sometimes
Fish stuff.
used.
Ask her about the fish. Cool.
It seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that.
I was wondering about the
don't
trash
be wondering
container.
about Cuno's shit, pig.
Okay. Enough about
Of
this.
course you do, fuckface.
This kid knows how to handle a cop. Alright, more questions.
Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit.
I found your shack.
You found Cuno's secret door to Cuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I pushed the
And
panel
then
aside,
what?
Cuno.
You fucking there. You fucking Cuno's kingdom.
I love the snow blowing by.
Trying to fuck at you again, Cuno.
What's with the pig head?
Oh, that. Cuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Cuno demo tape.
Oh, and it's laying too. Awesome. Alright,
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Cuno
Fucking with
doesn't
it.
go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal.
Oh, got a skill point. Sweet.
Well played. No one saw that coming.
Yeah, yeah, that's me. In general, alright, the two of Magnola's
It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know anything?
looks like you just put it some magnesium, right?
It's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Cuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Cuno. He's gonna use it against you, Cuno.
Just
You're
magnesium.
not getting this pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
You pig! Don't do mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die!
Alright, can we get the hardware from the roof?
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Cuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just got a fly pig.
That it? Easy.
Not for you, pig. Cuno can't wait to see you get all scared and shit your pants.
Cuno can't wait to see you shit your fat pants!
Yeah, he just told me that.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Alright,
Good
see ya.
call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Cuno about his kingdom.
Alright.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, Cuno survived. Did not get owned by a child.
That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
Alright, so there's a lack of magnesium in me.
And it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
So I need to mag it up?
You need to get so magged up.
Alright,
You've probably had
let's mag it
2
up.
heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
So you're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
I feel like it's not that easy. Alright, so I saw we got a stat point. So what was I thinking? I was thinking logic maybe. Rhetoric maybe, but maybe not. Creativity was up there. Authority I don't care about. Cop culture I don't care about. Maybe I should, but I don't. Okay, empathy. And hunches. Physical instrument. I'm torn between empathy and inland, honestly. Well, let's go empathy since I have an inland point. Okay. +1 physical instruments. Oh yeah, I could probably rock that for oh yeah, yeah. Right. That might help with the jumping later. All right, good to know. Mission list. Okay. Oh, internalized. Okay. Okay, whatever happened to Guillaume Lemillon with his hand remaining with sparkling teeth, but God, the tatted remains of the nation. While you suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust, or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit boîte de nuit, 20 years ago? Spirit thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West. Oh, temporary research bonus. Okay. So you can hang on to those for temp bonuses. Okay, cool. But yeah. We will, be back.